Well,
I'm
gonna do this.
But
I'm gonna be wearing this at another time for another one of our.
Since our last episode, we had a big milestone that we hit, and Anna, our friend Anna,
Super fan
Anna gave us these Sylvester T-shirts.
We will be wearing them in the future. We didn't put them on tonight because you wouldn't be able to see the full glory.
We're really excited about that. That was a great gift. Good job, Anna. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So now, sorry about the technical difficulties. Watch it again. I've been watching the Flintstones on Tubi. Guys, that parallel parking, and he did a really good job, but
he's looking at you.
But he got really close to. By the way, we're sitting outside on the street in Covington, so you're going to hear a lot of ambient noise, including the group of 3 ladies who just walked by.
4 ladies.
Oh, I'm sorry, 4 ladies.
Oh my God! And the train that's going down the.
In the burns.
Train that's going down the track at the junction.
That was good timing. Okay, this is were we on episode 2? Because this is queued up to episode 3, season 1, episode 3.
Well, the last one we watched was the one where the hand came out of the coffin, right?
And that was episode 1. So
that's what I thought.
Now, do you want to tell where we are?
Let's double check and see.
Yeah,
physically where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at...
where are you mentally, first of all?
All over the place, unfortunately.
Tell where we are.
We are at the Well in Covington.
Which is on, which street is this?
This is
7th
Street. Yeah.
7th Street in the Cove, 7th and right up from Madison.
They're
Avenue.
doing a lot of construction on the sidewalks here. And the sidewalk we're sitting in is almost done, and it's going to be really nice, I think. It's a little traffic calming exercise that they've done, widen the sidewalks a bit and put out some little, what we used to call chicanes, but I don't know.
What's a chicane?
Bump out. The little bump out.
Who's we?
You know, me and all my other, me and my people. My people.
Okay. You got any stories? You just told me you had a bunch of stories. You damn liar.
I lied. You put me on the spot. I mean...
Oh, sorry. I got a story. So,
No, I got a story.
No, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
It's not really stories, much as... So,
wait for the motorcycle gang to go by.
Guys, hi. Oh, we gotta wait.
And a nod.
A wave and a nod. I'll take it. So, last episode, I had this really, really pretty asymmetrical bob. And the last episode was filmed in like February, and this is Memorial Day, so this is...
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So probably in April, I got really fed up with it. And
as you are wont to do.
As I want to do, yes. And I was drinking, as I am wont to do as well.
What?
When I got home from the bar, I was just like, fuck this. I'm so sick of this here. I took it and cut it. This is the result. And you guys, I get so many compliments on it, including from hairdressers. Then I had to say, well, you know, I drunk cut my hair. Again.
Drunk cut. Just like high school.
And I just got a compliment on it today.
Nice.
Hilarious.
Nice.
Whatever. Okay. So, should we get into this episode?
Yeah, let's start.
Season 1, episode 2. Do you want to read the little synopsis? Here.
No, that's too far. That's too far. Too far. A stranger arrives at Collinwood.
It's all dark and handsome. Say it again. Where's he arriving?
Collinwood. Introducing himself as Barnabas Collins. From England.
Okay, here we go. We know your fucking name, Victoria Winters.
Can you turn it up a little? It's loud out down here in the cove. Ooh, a frightening and violent man has disappeared. She's talking about Willie,
Got a
right?
shot of the name. Yeah, she's talking about Willie.
I gotta say, the change in Willie is dramatic. Not that I've watched
He is
it.
such a good actor.
Yes.
And
Okay.
yeah,
We're back
we
to.
got a little recap.
He's at the coffin. The coffin's still chained up, but he's working on
He's
it.
got the last chain. He's working
That
on the last chain.
maniacal face he's making.
Because he's gonna be rich. Little does he know. Oh, he stops, pauses, the chain is off. And he's looking up.
Grinning. Oh, we hear that heartbeat. I'm drinking water, but I'm also drinking beer, so don't worry.
It's all
It's all good. Oh, now he's grinning crazy.
No, he's
Look
really
at that face. Oh, yeah. Lifting that coffin lid. So he got a crowbar? Is he
He
using
has
a
a
crowbar?
crowbar. Yes.
He has a crowbar.
Ladies and gents, he has a crowbar.
Look at his face. How crazy.
One use a baby sledgehammer too. I love baby sledgehammers. It's so much cuter than the regular sledgehammers.
Easier to handle, too.
Yes.
He's lifting up the... In case you
He's
can't
grinning.
tell by
He's
that
still grinning.
creaking, he is lifting up the lid.
Could have been a door.
That's true, but we're talking about
He's
coffin.
grinning and looking. Oh, now
Oh, his
he's-
eyes are getting really wide. And...
In case you don't remember from the last episode.
Oh,
and the
there's that
reaches up.
hand. Look at that cuff on that sleeve, though.
Oh, I got to tell you about the singer we saw this weekend too.
Don't pause it.
No, it's the theme song. We can't pause.
Tell me about the singer.
Oh, so I don't want to say his name. I don't want to say where we were. But this is an old dude wearing a black tux with a red frilly tux shirt with the frills in the sleeves. He had a cordless mic that was red, and the ball part was real bright gold.
I'm loving this, and you're talking like it was a bad thing.
He had a black pompadour and the sideburns.
I bet I know where you are. Wait, you weren't home, though, were you?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Anyway, so he's walking around the crowd and he's singing Pretty Woman or whatever, all these sappy songs to the ladies. And he comes over to our table and I just go,
I thought you were going to say, and he stopped singing
he left me alone after that.
and walked away.
Actually, he goes, can you play maracas? And I said, yep.
God. I got to sing this weekend.
Did you? What did you sing?
I went to see the Chalk Brothers, and they invited me to sing.
What did you sing?
My song with them is Cruel to Be Kind.
Can we have a duet sometime with them?
I'll ask them. What would you want to sing?
How did you do? It was just ice. What did you sing? I mean, how was the reception?
Well, you know, everybody loves the Chalk Brothers. They're so much fun, and they tolerated me.
So no encores. Did they
Oh,
turn
hell
your mic
no.
on this time?
I don't know. I don't know if they ever do. Now that you mention
There's
it.
a plastic cup.
I don't know. And my friends were like, when I sat back down, they were like, "Oh, you were great." Like, no, go on. Really?
Really?
What would you want to sing if we did a duet?
I don't know. I have to get back to. Oh, I don't know. I have to get back to that. What was your song again?
Oh my God, Cruel to Be Kind.
Nicola. That's a great song.
I know. That's why when I suggested they were like, "That's a great song. You can sing it with us."
Did they have to practice real hard? I mean, did you practice with them this week? Really? You just stood up Did they just say special guest Annie is here?
I practiced with them before
Once.
to do that song back around Christmas. They let me do 3 songs that time.
What were the other 2 songs?
They invited me to do that.
Sweet Caroline?
No, I always forget the yellow taxi cab, Pave Paradise, and put up a parking lot.
Oh,
We didn't
I
practice
hated that song
we didn't-
until that other group did it, and then I loved it.
We didn't practice that one, so I didn't do.
You didn't know the words? Did you not?
They
know
had the
those
words
were
there. I
motorcycles?
just didn't. I never sang that song. And then "Cruel to Be Kind" and "I Think We're Alone Now."
There doesn't seem to be anyone around.
I wanted to do the Tiffany version, but they did their. It's their band, so they did the. What's
I
the
don't
band
know the
that did it
Tiffany
originally? The Tiffany version is the one we grew up with. The woman singing. You grew up with the old guys singing
I remember
it?
the old guys. I don't remember any other version than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Anyway. Whatever. Take it for you, asshole. Very dramatic music. We have an exterior shot of
Collinwood.
Oh. Assuming I bet we're going to the drawing room. Yep.
We're
here we are.
drinking the Well Lager by Mad Tree.
Is that who makes it? It's pretty tasty.
And only $5.
Jason McGuire and Elizabeth. Elizabeth is pissed because Willie's supposed to be gone, but his shit's still there. Nobody's seen Willie
Because
though.
little Willie won't go
Go
home.
home. And he hasn't come home.
I really don't like Jason.
Nobody likes Jason. He's a bully.
He is. Oh yeah, I went to candy school.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last time we got, didn't we?
We just watched that episode. It was before we filmed that before I went to candy school.
Yeah. Yeah, Annie went to candy school and learned about candy and stuff.
I have to say, if you ever get a chance to go to anything called candy school, do it. Because it is amazing.
You had to get up early though.
Well, class started at 8. It wasn't like I had to get up like that. I mean, I had to be somewhere earlier than I wanted to. Normally, I avoid doing things that start before 10:30.
Same here.
But, candy school started at 8, and we started with candy. Nothing bad about it. So the guy at the hotel we were staying at, was at the University of Wisconsin, and at the hotel we were staying at, there was a guy that was working there, and I was talking to him, and he's asking, what are you here for? And I say, we're here for the candy school, and he says, I love that candy school. Everybody's so happy.
And y'all are hopped up on sugar.
Because all we do is eat sugar, and the stuff we make makes people happy.
All right, Jason McGuire and Elizabeth are still
Elizabeth.
arguing, but now Elizabeth is talking to Mrs. Johnson about something about Willie. I don't know. Some shit.
I swear she's wearing a toupee.
Mrs. Johnson? Yeah. she
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Wonder what her real hair looks like. Do you want subtitles?
I do. I love subtitles. I watch subtitles on everything. Oh. Don't you?
Yeah, all the time.
She knows what she sees when she sees it, and she saw Willie running off with some tools of some sort. So, he's a strange young man, according to Mrs. Johnson, the housekeeper. So he's thinking
Yeah,
of something.
she's a strange one herself. Takes one to know one. Mrs. What's her name?
Johnson.
Takes one to know one, Mrs. Johnson.
You have the way to know it.
I know you have the way to know. You have the way to know. Yeah, you.
Your face is weird. That didn't make sense. Yeah, like, here's that cup blowing around. That's more exciting than the show.
Maybe we should always have a cup blowing around.
You guys, we're across the street from Braxton Brewing, and back in the day, that's the building, isn't it? It used to be, or is it the one next?
It was
to
right there, right there.
The thrift store? Right there?
Yeah.
So you see this building in the reflection? That used to be a really cool thrift store.
Which is actually across the street from us
There's
because
a reflection behind us in the window.
and before that, Jeremiah,
club.
the stripper, was always
I tell people that, they're like, what?
Jeremiah.
He was we were like in the second grade, and he was always in the news because he was always biting women on the boob. And he was
Are you
always
sure
getting-
you're not thinking of?
No. He was always getting in trouble for biting women at
don't-
the club. Yes. That's why he was in the news.
Because he had to compete with Morgana. Was that her name?
Yeah.
Morgana, the kissing bandit.
She just kissed, though. Which
I
I guess is still accosting someone, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to be kissed by some random stranger. But I heard somebody said that it was Pete Rose that she would always try to kiss.
oh, and he
That
didn't
she
let
would-
her.
She was probably too old for him.
Oh, burn!
Oh, just saying. But yeah, she would jump onto the field and try to kiss him or something.
Those were more innocent times. Except for the biting.
Do you remember? We would drive down, Mom. So
Oh,
we
for
would.
the love of God. Jesus Christ.
We would volunteer with Mom. Mom would drag us when we were in elementary, grade school still, over to the VA nursing home in Fort Thomas.
I'm glad we did it, but at the time I hated it. It was so
Well,
depressing.
I hated it, and it was smoky. My eyes
Yeah.
were burning because they could all smoke
Yeah,
in there,
in the
and
70s, yeah.
ugh, my eyes burned for a couple days after. Anyway, it was good that we did that. But on the way home, we would come down Monmouth Street in Newport, and Monmouth at the time was still pretty sketchy.
The Brass Mule is still there. It was there then, but there were a lot more places
The only
like that.
the only one I remember was Trixie Delights, and Trixie is spelled with 3 X's. I think that was a theater, but there were all kinds of.
I thought Trixie was a real dancer.
Maybe it was a dancer, but there were X-rated movie theaters and
The
strip
works, the
clubs and all.
works.
And it was really bright. Like we'd drive down at night, and it was before 275 was built, so it was like the only way to get back to Kenton County. It was hard to get back to Kenton County from Campbell County at the time. So we would go down Monmouth, and it was like almost like daylight. It was so bright from all the lights. And Mom would say,
Which is ironic because it was probably very dark on the other side of those doors.
true. And Mom said Mom would laugh at us because we'd see the signs and we'd say, girls, 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 where are all the boys?
I don't remember. It sounds like us.
Do you remember some of the names? I remember
There was one called Chandelier. I remember
there was
that.
a name of a place called Up Jumped the Devil, but I think that was in Covington.
There was the Venus Lounge in Covington.
Isn't that the Globe now?
I think so.
I think
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Some of the names of those places were pretty funny, though.
Talk
I
of the
wish-
Town. There was one
Talk-
called Talk
yeah.
of the Town.
Well, that's a
And then the Brass House.
The Brass House.
Which the news would always call the Brass Mule.
when they got into some trouble at some time, and they would never say ass. Oh, they have what's the place across the street from it?
I don't know.
The Brass Bull. I don't know. Brass something is across the street from it. I knew somebody who worked at the Brass Ass, not as a stripper.
Don't what?
I think she worked at the door, and she said it was like they were like family. Like they just tried to take care of everybody. But I tell you something.
Employees, you mean?
Yeah, I tell you what, there's nothing more depressing than walking past the brass ass about 11 o'clock in the morning and you see some business guy slinking in there like, I don't know, like the world has beat his joy out of him. And he's just slinking
there's a
into the
double
brass.
entendre there.
I know. And he's just slinking in the brass ass, maybe to find a little bit more joy. I don't know. It's pretty
Maybe she
depressing.
works at 11.
Or it's even worse when they're slinking out and they still
Have you
look like
seen
that.
this shit recently? Because there's a lot of shit you can find online, and you don't have to slink anywhere.
It's been, I haven't walked along that way in a while, but it's been in the last 10 years.
Oh, it's like we're like 12 minutes into the show, but we didn't really miss anything.
It's a soap opera.
Jason McGuire's at the graveyard talking to the old.
To that old guy.
There goes that cup. So, I went to this bar this weekend. Go figure. And the bartender there, it was her second day. And they left her alone on a Saturday night, so she was by herself. Somebody orders a gin and tonic, and she goes, "A ginger ale and tonic? You want a ginger ale and tonic?"
Oh my
She
God.
goes, "No, a gin and tonic." "Ginger? You want gin?" "No, a gin and tonic." "What's gin? I never heard of gin."
Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
Then another bartender, I ordered a double. She starts pouring it, and she's looking at me, waiting for me to tell her when a double's. And this was one of the owners. Waiting for me to tell her when she's reached.
Wait, one of the
double.
owners
Yeah.
was waiting for you
Yes.
to tell the owner.
Yes. And I wasn't paying attention, so that was a big. But even if I was paying attention, it would have been a big double.
Where's this spot?
No, I'll tell you later. I don't want them to go out of business. We should film there.
I kind of like this. It looks like that's
We
the
have a nice
background.
backdrop, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Collins, Naomi Collins. And that's why it pays to pay attention, children. We all missed a drinking opportunity.
Almost.
Oh well.
Boring.
So over that way, that used to be a Woolworths over there.
Oh my
We used
God,
to
that
go there
place
with
was
our
so
mom.
cool. They had the
Photo booth.
love that
Photo
photo
booth,
booth.
yeah. There's a picture strip of you and me from there when we were a little somewhere. Do you have that?
I have a picture strip that has Mary, Joni, and Charlie.
Oh, yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna see that.
It is. Cute.
That's our older siblings.
And then I have one of me and Mark Curley when that
Is that from
photo
there or
booth
from God
was
Save the Queen?
At God Save the Queen. Bye bye. Bye
Bye, Cap.
That's all.
Thanks for stopping by.
Such a lovely day.
It is. Taste of Cincinnati is going on. If you want some overpriced bad food. Not bad, but overpriced. Small portions.
So you have to pay to get into that.
No, you don't.
Huh. I thought you did.
No, I just went there and had an overpriced hot dog.
From where?
I don't know, frankly,
You should
something.
have gone to Potamaromo.
I didn't want to walk. I was working downtown. I like
No,
this
they were
spicy.
at Taste of Cincinnati.
I know, but they were. This place was just right around the corner from where I was working, so it was
Yeah,
more
but it wouldn't have been
convenient.
bad. Might have been overpriced. I don't know what the prices are.
Oh, Jason McGuire's looking in the crypt, the mausoleum, and he thinks everything looks normal in there. He can't even feel the air. I'm feeling the air. I'm knowing the air, Rand.
So Jason's Greek fisherman's cap looks like a policeman's cap.
And you know what? It looks like it doesn't fit him either because he's wearing it way far back. Right? But I love his trench coat too.
It's because
He's
he's got
such
the
a dick.
collar turned
Yeah,
up.
he's just such a dick. So what else? Anything else new?
Oh, there's lots that's new, I think.
I know. I feel.
Oh,
like
you know
there's-
what? We didn't talk. So the last episode, we still had our grade school reunion to go to.
Oh yeah. So we went to it. And
Yeah, we went to it.
yeah, we went to it. I had a name tag that said, "Not Annie."
And I had a name tag that said the other one. You don't get not Annie very often, though, do you?
No, but I tell people I'm not Annie. Okay, I want to talk about when I went to visit you at that one place you worked at, your first big girl job. And I walked in. I knew where Annie's desk was, where her office was.
Is this at Drees?
Yeah. I didn't want to say it.
I don't
But you
care.
did. Okay. So I walked in the lobby and I was walking back across the lobby to go back the hallway to her desk. And this guy says, "Hi, Annie." And I just casually, I kept walking. I just casually just went, "I'm not Annie." And I kept walking. Didn't think anything of it. So I get back to her desk. I didn't realize he followed me the whole way, probably with his jaw on the ground, like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And we get
I
back
know
there.
she was weird, but come on.
We get back there and he sees Annie. He goes, "Oh, you're not Annie."
I don't remember that. I wish I did, because that's funny.
I don't know who it was, but yeah, I felt bad when I realized. But it just didn't occur to me to say I'm not Annie. I'm her sister.
Oh, I'm her sister.
I'm her sister, Sally.
I'm her sin twister.
We weren't Sin Twisters then yet.
No, we weren't.
Okay. Anyway, I was distracted by this woman running, like doing this fancy
She was like a little
pony,
prancing.
a pony,
She
a
was-
little pony.
She was a little pony. She was prancing
I
along.
snorted. All right. Well, Jason's been looking for Willie, but he's back at Collinwood. And Mrs. Stoddard
Oh, God damn it.
is not happy because he hasn't found Willie yet.
It is not.
What kind of accent do you think Jason McGuire has? It must be Scottish.
Mid-Atlantic.
You can read the news anywhere. Well, his name is McGuire, so I'm assuming it's supposed to be Scottish.
It is. Or, yeah.
I don't know if it's actually Scottish, but I'm assuming it's supposed
You know
to.
who would know?
Mr. Malloy? Who?
Luke. He could tell us. He's a really good mimic.
Well, being a good mimic doesn't
No,
mean
he
you're
can do a
good with
really good
dialects.
Scottish. And Irish.
But
And English.
can you
and-
speak like this, though? Does he talk like this?
I'll have to ask him. Say, Luke,
What's in your asshole?
speak like this.
Look at your asshole.
Quit calling my kid an asshole.
Not you, not him. Oh, Melissa has work to do before dinner. She doesn't want to be. What the fuck does she have to do?
She does run a cannery. I mean,
That's what
the
Mr. Malloy
guy
is
runs a
for.
cannery for her. Stop.
I'm sorry, but this woman, there are barricades up, and she's going under the barricades like she's in the Olympics or something. It's hilarious.
They are coming up, aren't they?
This is Collinwood. Oh my god. Honestly, I would have been more impressed had she jumped over the hurdles.
Jesus Christ.
There's another motorcycle and he ran a red light.
In case you couldn't tell.
Oh, we have this stranger.
Those hurdles are kind of high though. But I guess if you're a hurdler,
The stranger is going to wait in the drawing room.
do you think they could combine one of my favorite instruments with an Olympic sport and
Bagpipes?
have the hurdy-girdler competition?
Hurdle girdle. We'll call it the hurdle girdle. Hurdle girdler.
Hurdy-girdler.
I think it should be the hurdle girdler.
Tell us, drop a line in the comments. Let us know.
Do you like that
Hurdy-girdler
stupid
or
song, the hurdy-gurdy
hurdle-girdler?
man?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh my God, it's the end of the episode. What
Can you
happened?
explain what a hurdy-gurdy is real quick?
It's
Isn't that box that's on it? It's got a stick, and the guy does this, and
it's
then
a stringed instrument.
traditionally you have a goddamn monkey dancing.
No, that's an organ grind. I don't know if that's a hurdy-gurdy that they use, but they always called them organ grinders.
That could also be an entendre, double or otherwise.
Did I send you that thing from Corner Gas?
Yes,
the double entendre.
yes. Corner Gas. That's another great show.
Y'all should watch it if you haven't.
Okay,
All
I
right,
think this
end
is
of the
it.
episode. We're at 34, almost 35 minutes. So
Bye.
we'll see you later. Bye.